Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot to get done, but first we're heading to the greenhouse. These are called shroomies.
I like how they look and how it makes it feel like all mystical and stuff.
Yeah. Isn't that cute? Like a little fairy car. Let's go.
Oh, koi fish.
Are you small enough to get in there? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too big. Oh my gosh, I'm too big.
Look.
Oh, is this chair gonna fit me? Oh, it's so cute. Oh, flip that light switch. Let's see what happens.
This one?
Yeah.
What do I do?
Just turn it. Zzz. It's so cute in here. Those are pretty.
Oh, little armadillo. Good thoughts. Don't sink your metal.
Yep. It's both.
Did they just combine like a hummingbird and a wasp? Like,
It's just named that because it's like both of them. There's so much to see at Groovy Plants Ranch. If you are local to Ohio, definitely come and check them out. It's one of my favorite places to shop. Now we're back home doing boring homestead chores. It's gotta get done. I have no idea why I look so intense doing this. Probably because I don't want to do it. But I know that the end goal is to have tons of dried herbs. This basil smells so good. Oh, dusty. She said no. So we went to a greenhouse and I got a couple of pond plants. Look at this. She said it was $4 per chunk. So, and she said that could be a big chunk, a little chunk, whatever I wanted. So look at this. I gotta look up and see exactly what these are. I've seen them before, but I'm gonna stick them in our little pond. looks so stinking cute. I like it so much. There's a lot of algae in there, and I haven't done anything to combat the algae. I'm actually just gonna let it do its thing. But there are snails in here. You can see a snail there. And then snails actually came with these plants. That guy right there, he's moving around. Super cute. So I've been keeping these, the tut grass next to the pond, and I've been watering them in the pond. I would like to sink them in, but I have not found a way to do that just yet. Hopefully I will by the end of the summer, but if not, it's okay. I stick them in there to water, and then they usually fall over, but yeah, I like it. So the lady at the greenhouse did say that these do not overwinter, the new plants, so I will need to bring them inside. I was thinking already that I'll probably grab another one of these ponds, and set it up in the basement, and then set a grow light over it, so that these guys can continue on during the winter time. My only concern with this, which is not a huge deal, but I have a cat, and cats with water on the ground, she's going to be playing in it, but I mean, I don't think she'd be able to hurt the plants, so it should be fine. It might just get messy down in the basement with her. I do have duckweed in here also that I bought for my aquarium plants inside, and I brought some outside, and I'm happy to see that it's still like in here and doing well. I put that out probably about 2 months ago. But yeah, it looks so cute. Just thought I'd share, and I'll put the name of these plants on the screen once I figure it out. I haven't, they weren't labeled at the garden center, so I don't know. I gotta Google it. This is where we get free mulch for our garden. Okay. So our county has a dump site where you can bring all of your yard waste, and then they will grind it up and then offer it back to you as free mulch. So throughout the season, we come and pick some up. For the most part right now, because I already bought black mulch from Lowe's, I'm using this for my chicken run. With all the rain that's been happening, the chicken run has started to smell. And the number one rule with the chicken run, you need to keep it dry. If you can't keep it dry, that's when you're going to start getting smells. So adding back in material helps with that. So I want to show you guys something that I did up on the hill in the garage bed real quick. First I'm going to show you a picture, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like now. Here's what it looks like now. So I was getting not upset, but annoyed by how cluttered it looked over here. We had a dogwood that I planted. I got it from Aldi as a bare root tree, and it just took over. It took over and it got so big, and it was hanging all over this clematis, all over my redbud tree. So I decided to clear out this space. We dug up the dogwood, took it out, and we worked on the fence panels. So it's looking so much better over here. I know this is a little awkward piece, that because there's like a bunch of stone behind it, anyway, it looks much better than it did. But I cleared all this space out, and let me share what I'm gonna do. So we've got this plant right here. I'm trying to remember what this is called, but it's a low growing plant. It blooms in the spring. It's so cute. It has beautiful colored foliage. Like the new foliage is super cute and colorful. So I'll put the name on the screen for sure. It's at the tip of my tongue. But I'm gonna take this whole bush out right here, this whole bushel of it, and move it probably more in this wooded area back here. And then I have some shady areas back there, and I'll split it up and put it in those spaces. Then I'm gonna take this sparky pink clematis right here. Let me show you what the blooms look like. It's so cute. Very cute blooms. There you go. So that's what the blooms look like. Super cute. That's by Proven Winners. And so I'm gonna take that clematis, move it back into that spot, and then that's gonna open up so much more space here to plant more things. So I really want my redbud tree. This is the Rising Sun redbud, and it's not looking so great. We've got the new leaves that are crisping up here, and I really need to do something for this tree. I have an inkling that this isn't the best spot for it. So I still am going to leave it there, but I'm going to try to help it out a bit and pull some of the plants that are around it. So I've got these ferns, and they spread like crazy. Like there was not this many last year. So I'm going to go in and thin out the ferns. I'm going to move them to other areas of the garden. And then I'm just going to clear around the base and stem of this tree so that we can actually see what's going on here. I have this hydrangea that I'm thinking about moving out of the way of this tree. Its branches are reaching, you know, up through the tree. So I kind of want to move this over here and kind of push it back, you know, towards the wall, so we got more bedding space in the front here to plant smaller things. So that's something that's on the docket probably in the next days or probably weeks. I'd say before winter I'd like to have that moved, the clematis moved, and then clear out some of these ferns. It's hard to say exactly when I'll do it because it's when I get the motivation to get in there and start pulling out stuff. But yeah, and I think it will open up, taking out a lot of these ferns will open up this bed a lot more, and then I'll be able to get back in there, clean out the weeds, mulch, and just make it look really, really nice. I do want to plant one of my hardy bananas back there that I just got recently, and actually I might plant two, one here, well, maybe just one there in that spot. And then we also want to work on this drain pipe here and move it away from the garage and move it out this way, which I'll probably take it and like curve it out that way to drain. But yeah, so that's something that is on the docket, and I think it'll help this bed look so much better. I cut some rogue trees that have been growing there. There was a Rose of Sharon that sprouted. The Rose of Sharons that I have in my garden right now seed so heavily that it is hard to keep up with their seedlings in the spring and in the summer. So like if you miss the seedling, it gets big and it gets strong so fast. So yeah, so I had to cut a bunch of stuff out of there. I should have filmed it. I don't even know. I should have filmed it, but I just got frustrated and I went out and started hacking stuff down. But I think it looks a little bit better, and I'm just gonna continue to work on it and push the bigger things to the back of the bed so that there's room for more smaller things in the front, and then try to get this bed looking even better before winter time. So this tomato plant on this trellis is showing major damage to it. Let me show you. And I thought, maybe the deer came through and ate some of this plant. And then I don't usually see deer eating my tomatoes. Like the leaves are gone, everything's gone. And then the next thing I thought, okay, it must be a hornworm. Look at this poop here. And then look down there, that leaf is suspicious. Now let me show you what I found. The biggest tomato hornworm. Look at this guy. Trying to be so inconspicuous. He thinks nobody can see him. Look at him. Huge. Leaving the biggest poops all over this plant. There's 2 of them. One here and one there. Crazy. All right, you got the shovel? He is juicy. We should probably get the, let me see.
They're pretty.
Yeah, they're cool looking. Look at that poop.
So crazy.
Ugh. Don't give them to him yet. Big giant poop. Ugh. Alright, and I think something's weird with this leaf here, so let me see. Just full of poop.
Just have one horn.
I'm glad you found that other one because I didn't even see it. They're really cool looking.
They are. Look at his mouth.
Ugh, look at you.
They're not even moving.
They're trying to act like they're asleep so we don't kill them. Yeah, ew. Look at that horn on the butt.
I feel like that's like a
anything that
disguise
eats it.
well, it looks like a disguise, almost like a thorn or a little bit of a branch or something.
Yeah.
You're gonna pop those in there?
Yeah, I want to take off if I can get them off of the tomato plant, because oh, it's so creepy. Oh, he won't let go. Let go. I don't want to
Injure him before he's eaten.
yeah, get off of that. Ugh, okay, they can have it. I don't think the chickens will eat the tomato plants, but yeah.
And you get the boots so you can take them in.
Ugh. What's that?
Where's Margie when you need her?
Laying an egg.
Get him in there. What if they're poisonous? Did you look at
They good May looking. Why do they look so suspicious, the chickens? Well, we'll let you guys sit with that.
I feel like if we dropped them in, they probably would go.
Yes, they would have. There's no fun in a worm just laying down. Oh, there goes Margie. Margie, you see the worms? Margie got one.
Good girl, Margie. She's like, what y'all being cowards for?
See, Margie's the brave one. Oh, but she dropped it. Poof. Poof, do you know what's going on? Margie, get that other one, girl. Get it, Marge. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was all over the place, but let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!